Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Friday, June 12th, 2015. I'm Huey Sargent. Now for the news in detail. The launch of the Culturama 41 contestants took place earlier this evening at the Nevis Tourism Authority's apron. Here's Fredesia Libert with this report.
I'm Fredesia Libert and we're here at the launch of the Culturama 41 Senior Pageant contestants. And we're about to talk to Candy Freeman, chair of the Culturama Senior Pageant. Candy, tell us what is going on today.
This evening we're having the grand launch for the contestants for all three senior shows. The Mr. Cool, we have 5 charming young guys. Miss Swimwear, we have 5 beautiful ladies. And for Miss Culture, we have 6 participants this year. Yes, that's 6 participants for the Miss Culture competition this year. We had a little motorcade, so to speak. We left from the government building in Charlestown via passing the police station. And we had some ATVs from Funky Monkey. And we had some masqueraders, big drum, just to add a little bit more excitement because big drum is a part of our culture. So, and the little masquerade, they were looking awesome performing coming down. And at this point, I want to thank Funky Monkey for loaning us their ATV so that we can get it in the procession this evening. I would also like to take this opportunity to invite each and every person, tell Tom, Dick, Harry, your friend, whoever, about Culturama 41. It's going to be fly!
How was the crowd's response?
The crowd response was surprisingly good. I just want to note that we are off to an early start with our activities. We started the function here this evening at 3 minutes to 5, and I want that to go down on record. We're supposed to start at 5, but we started on time or before time, as you can say that. So we're off to a good start, and we're hoping that everything would flow that way.
What's next for Culturama 41, the upcoming events?
Okay, tomorrow we are having a bar crawl. We're going to go around the entire island and we're going to stop at different bars. We're going to hook up with music festival crew and the Carib crew. And we're going to go around the island and stop at different bars. So anybody can join in if they want to. We're going to stop at various bars, as I said. So you're going to get Carib special there. They'll be doing giveaways for music festival tickets. So anyone can participate and get involved in that. And then on Sunday, we're having a church service, and I'm inviting everyone out to the church service on Sunday. It starts at 9 o'clock at the St. Paul's Anglican Church. So be there as we show support to the contestant. As well, this evening, everyone is invited to Lime Beach Bar. Lime Beach Bar, we want to thank Randy Jeffers. He's providing dinner for all the contestants, the participants this evening, as well as committee members. So we want to send big shout out to Randy down at Lime Beach Bar. So if you want to put your dancing shoes on this evening and join us, feel free to do that. We welcome everybody.
The Miss Culture Pageant contestants are as follows: Keelia English, Marencia Roberts, Jonika Smithen, Babita Silal, and Ivania Thibu. For the Mr. Cool contest, Delville Mills, Jevon Romney, Richard Lee Gums, Arundel Dorr, and Romaine Mills. And for the Miss Swimwear contest, Shanaldine Lewis, Kanisha Phillip, Raven Richards, Karima Lake, and Shanika Joshua. I'm Fredesia Libert reporting from downtown Charlestown for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Fredesia. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, yesterday, Thursday, June 11th, met with representatives of the Nature Conservancy, where they discussed the management of the Federation's marine and terrestrial resources. Premier Amory explained the impact of the project and pledged the Nevis Island Administration's support for the project.
The impact of this discussion today, I think, could have far-reaching consequences and importance, because we're looking at how do we manage the marine resources, how do we ensure that there's a long-term benefit through the management of those resources for the fishing, for the other cultures in the marine environment, and the benefits that this could have to Nevis and to the livelihood of people in Nevis. It is important that we look seriously at the effects of climate change, look at what this project is going to mean to us, and to give, as far as we can, the full support for the implementation of this project.
Project Coordinator for Nature Conservancy in St. Kitts and Nevis, Janice Hodge, explained that the Conservancy is looking at investigating resource management in the Federation.
Overall, as the Premier indicated, we're looking at the management of the resources, marine as well as terrestrial, and how best we can ensure that our marine resources are sustainably used, sustainably managed, so that all of the various stakeholders, all of the various users can enjoy the benefits now and into future generation. Of course, many of you would have heard of our This Is Who We Are SKN campaign to raise awareness about the importance and the value of the narrows in this particular instance. And so we have a number of ongoing activities, and we look forward to communities, schools, businesses to partner with us to ensure that we are aware of the value of what our marine environment has to offer and how best we can manage it for the future generations as well as for the present generation.
Also present was Program Director for Nature Conservancy in the Eastern Caribbean, Ruth Blyther, who stated that the focus of the Nature Conservancy is taking care and preserving the oceans surrounding the Federation. Also in attendance were Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Carl Williams, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Communications and Works, Ernie Stapleton. Program Manager for the Eastern Caribbean with Nature Conservancy, Sherry Constantine, and Senior Director of Product Development, NatureVest, and Project Lead for Debt Swaps for the Caribbean, Robert Weary. The 31st Annual Child Month Parade took place today, Friday, June 12th, commencing at the Cultural Center in Old Hospital Road about 9:50 a.m. Here's Felicia Liebert with more in this report.
The 31st Annual Child Month Parade was this year held under the theme, Serving Children with Love and Dignity. The parade commenced at the Cultural Center at about 9:50 a.m. with 7 preschools and the various daycare centers, which made its way through the streets of Charlestown, lined with curious onlookers. The Honorable Sean Richards attended his first Child Month March in Nevis in his capacity as Minister of Education on St. Kitts.
I do believe that the Child Month March is an important Child Month. It showcases our children. It helps to bring a greater awareness to the public that our children are indeed our future. They are an important part of our resource, our human development here in St. Kitts and in Nevis. As such, we must do everything within our power to give them a proper education, to care for them, so that they can later in life take their rightful place as the leaders of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Premier and Minister of Education here on Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, stated that he was pleased with the turnout at the Child Month March.
I think this morning we witnessed a very good demonstration of what we as government would like to call the future of our country. And with the teachers of the preschools and the kindergarten classes, marching with the children, it's a real public show of the interest which we take in the children, and which the teachers especially and the parents are taking in their children. And I want to say that I am very pleased with the turnout, and I'm happy that the weather has held, and I know the teachers are happy as well, and the people of Nevis have seen that demonstration of and looking at the future of our country.
The parade culminated in the El Comido Tonito Willett Park, where the children were refreshed. I am Felicia Liebert reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Felicia. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Cooperatives, in an attempt to preserve the art of pottery making on the island, is collaborating with the Newcastle Pottery and hosting a pottery making workshop tomorrow, Saturday, June 13th at the Newcastle Pottery. Manager of the Newcastle Pottery, Almina Cornelius, explained the activities the participants will partake in while at the workshop.
First, they will have to know the clay. We would be going on the site where we dig the clay so that they would have an idea as to When they meet the clay, they know the clay from the dirt. And then from there, we would start inside by soaking the clay, letting them know how much water they can put on it in order to get it into the form to make the pots. And then from there, we would work on the tables or probably on the benches in making pots.
Cornelius stated that the participants will begin with molding small figurines and will later upgrade to molding the bigger pottery. The workshop will continue for 6 weeks, where the participants will meet Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Coming up, Green Coast to host coastline cleanup. The details after this break.
Especially for the country, I'm a ladies. The nice Nevis girl never know. It's sweet. Ladies, you ready? Come show me that you're ready.
Welcome back. The Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority this weekend is partnering with persons in the community to keep Nevis clean. Ms. Roselle Jeffers accompanied General Manager of the Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority when they visited our studio this week to speak about the initiative.
The event is basically to do monthly cleanups around the coastline of Nevis. And we are trying to form a group by the name of Green Coast. That group will actually, the objective of the whole group is to just clean the coast and keep the coastline of Nevis clean.
The Green Coast initiative begins on Saturday in Butler's area, and the organizers are inviting the community-minded persons to come out and assist.
We will be having the cleanup event at Bounds Bay Butlers this Saturday, the 13th of June, 6 a.m. And we are inviting one and all, small, in between, and all to come and join us in this event.
The assembling point is at the police barracks in the Butlers, which is in the vicinity of the Butlers Health Center, at 6 a.m. on Saturday. The recently appointed Solid Waste Management Authority General Manager said his organization welcomed these and other opportunities to assist in keeping Nevis clean.
And I'm happy to say that Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority is delighted to partner with Green Coast in this effort, and we are accepting phone calls from individuals who are interested in being there. The number is 469-1762. If you would like to register your support and to let us know you will be there, so it can almost be like guaranteed, then you call 469-1762, which is the main office for Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority.
While the organizers are not sure of the next cleaning event, it is expected that this initiative will continue and become a regular exercise around the island. The third edition of the recently concluded Agriculture Awareness Month, held in May, was a success. That's according to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn. He then outlined some of the activities that took place during the month.
We at the Ministry and Department are exceptionally pleased with the way things unfolded during the entire month of May. I just want to highlight a couple of our major activities, and one would have been the sales that we would have had every Friday during the month of May at the public market in Charlestown. All in all, the sales during the month of May were a resounding success, and once again, thanks to all who would have supported. We at the Department of Agriculture, we continue to pledge to continue to serve you with the best quality products as we continue to complement what our farmers on the island are doing.
Evelyn then spoke about the open day at Madden's Stock Farm.
We would have also had an open day at the Madden Stock Farm. We would have highlighted the forage bank development, and that is something that we have been pushing for livestock development. There's a lot of scope for improved livestock production here on the island of Nevis.
The Ministry of Agriculture received a new greenhouse courtesy the International Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture and the Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute.
the official commissioning of the greenhouse at Prospect. That's the second greenhouse at Prospect. It would have went exceptionally well. We would have highlighted the partnership that exists and the partnership that would have brought the greenhouse to Nevis. And that partnership, of course, is between the Ministry of Agriculture, CARDI, and AICA. And I want to say special thank you once again to Mr. Augustine Merchant, the AICA representative in the Federation, and Mr. George Thompson, the CARDI representative in the Federation.
One of the signature activities was the official launch of the agriculture website.
The website could be accessed at www.nevisagriculture.com. It is a website that has a wealth of information. I must here commend the developers in Canada, and I think they would have done an exceptional job in the website. Persons who would have gone onto the website are very pleased. We would have been getting excellent feedback, and I must commend all of the players, including my staff at the 3 departments, Agriculture, Cooperatives, and Fisheries, for the assistance in getting all of the information for the website.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn. And that's it for the Nevis Newscast this evening. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thanks for viewing. I'm Huey Sargent. Good night.